All right, guys, what an eventful last 24 hours. I think it's really funny how I was just talking about how,
Vex on the field.
you know, we're in another situation with Trump and his shenanigans, and then all of a sudden, motherfuckers start raiding the Capitol building. As an African American, I really do think it's funny how just last summer, all of the, for lack of a better way of explaining it, more prominent and prolific minority communities in this country, like African Americans and Hispanics, were participating in the mostly peaceful protests across, all of the cities in America, and we were getting shit on and flack and fuck you'd by all of the alt-right conservatives and evangelical Christians, quote unquote. And now shit really fucking hits the fan. Thanks. It's since 1814 was the last time that the Capitol got raided. Like, I just sit back being as neutral as I am, all while being African American. And I think this shit is so funny. Like, it's so funny to me because when you look at the pictures and the memes, like, all of those people that got together to organize this shit, they was in that bitch having the time of their life. I am not even mad. But I do think it's funny because, like everyone always says, payback is a bitch. And that's exactly how I'm looking at it. Like, you had this guy, Donald Trump, just pulling everything out of his back pocket, trying to save this thing for himself. And it just ain't happening. Like, the photos are timeless. Let me just say. Like, they had people in that bitch looking like RPG characters, like they're at Comic-Con storming that joint. And I think it's also very ironic, unironically, that when BLM protesters were marching on DC earlier in the summer, they had the whole fucking space UNSC galactic force out there waiting for us to try them. And now, when you have the quote-unquote evangelical alt-right wingers, they have fucking Paul Blart and any other fucking midlife crisis mall cop that you'll ever see in your life. So, yeah, that happened. And then apparently a woman got shot that was in one of the chambers. RIP to her. But this just goes to show the dissonance in America. And you would think, well, this hasn't ever played out to be true, but you would think that any president, even the one we have now, would try to come in and relieve some of the angst. But he was just like, fuck it, y'all do you. Like, almost as if he was trying to, facilitate a coup or whatever. Not that you can sustain one of those, nowadays, but that fucking happened. I really don't know what to say. I mean, in 2021, so far, motherfuckers raided the Capitol building. Kanye and Kim are getting divorced, and it's rumored that he's having some kind of thing with Jeffree Star. His next album is going to change how we look at society. Apparently Caillou's been canceled. Not that that's something that I've watched in 18 years or whatever. And we're only 6 days into 2021. So, whoop-de-fucking-do. Yeah, guys. I don't really know what else to say other than, shit happens. I mean, am I supposed to expect anything more from this country? Hell no. Yeah. So, once again, this is not a political channel at all, but some shit has been happening in this country that's been really fucking political. And I can't help myself but to speak on it. I mean, expect, other topics in the future to be not political or not as politically polarizing, if you will. But shit's going down like that. And, I guess we'll just have to wait and see it play out. This should not come to, this should not be a surprise to anyone, especially if you're a minority, because there were rumors of something like this playing out once the electoral votes, once the states had finished counting their votes and it didn't happen. Who's to say that it can't happen on Inauguration Day? But this is America. That song by Childish Gambino could not be more prevalent and relevant right now. You know what I mean? It's just like it's so obvious nowadays that it's like it really astounds me how when I go on social media, there's still those people that can find I don't know, for lack of a better way of explaining it, lawyer-like way of defending what took place yesterday. It's like, can we just call a spade at this point? Like, you have the fucking Covenant waiting outside of Capitol Hill for BLM protesters, but it's, the senior citizen home of security detail not anticipating what happened yesterday. It's like, I can't make this shit up once again. So, there's that. I really don't know what else to say. It's like, shit like this has been happening, for some time. And it just goes to show what I've been saying for a while now about Trump, whether people like to deny it or not. The reason people behave this way around him, especially the quote-unquote evangelical Christians, is because he provides a voice for the racists, whether they want to admit it or not. That's what they're doing. And I just sit back and laugh every time some random person loves to say that, well, where has Trump shown that he's racist? January 6th, 2020. That's all I have to 2021, excuse me. That's all I have to say. I mean, what else is going to happen? I mean, today's January 7th, and I believe January 20th or 21st is supposed to be the actual official inauguration, seeing how they finalize the electoral votes. So, I guess this is the 19th official time that Biden's been elected, for whatever that means, because once again, I don't fucking like him either, but anything is better than this knucklehead that we got here. I don't know, guys. I think the next 13 to 14 days are going to be a long fucking 13 to 14 days, and that's as best as I can put it. So, all feedback is welcome. Tell me how much, you respect what I said. Tell me how much you fucking hate me because I feel this way about it. Either way, I still love the comments. So, yeah, enjoy the rest of your day.
10 seconds. Not that time. Reload and come back. Vader inbound. Hunt. Vader's dead. Keep pushing. Portal's up. You've weaponized your light. Cook that Primeval. Drifter's hungry. Allies headed to the other side. finished. Portal's ready. Come say hello. Embrace the darkness. Take out those guardians. All right. Feed your light to that primeval. You're in the lead. Take down that primeval, and this gambit's yours. Bringing you back. Good hunt. Watch your back. Invader incoming. Invader down. You can relax now. Portal's ready. Grab your gun. You're invading. Make a mess. Guardians down. Two down. You've weaponized your light. Cook that primeval. Drifters hungry. The executioners come to town. You're in the lead. Take down that primeval, and this gambit's yours. Are you having fun yet? I am. Vader on the field. Careful. Vader's dead. Keep pushing. Portal's prime. Go make it there. Make that primeval eat your life. You made that look simple.